Hello and welcome to another episode of Prey. Yee! I am too fast, too furious. There is nothing that can stop me now. I think there are still things there. Things that want to kill you. I mean, just saying. Oh shit. Ouch. Good, give me your Q-beam cells. Give me them Q-beam cells. Oh wait, oops. This? Yeah, I'll go ahead and come here because there's food I'm pretty sure that I left. So I'll be able to at least eat up and heal. Yep. There we go. Wait a second. This is when this ability would come in handy, actually. What's super small here that I can pick up? Now, last time I did this, it backfired on me. Let's hope that it doesn't. Let's quick save to make sure it doesn't, actually. I cannot see very well. Well, that wasn't very helpful. I'll need to use one noodle and I'll be fine, yep.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod.
His face.
It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Okay, but it doesn't change that it's still hilarious to see.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Let's go ahead and save real quick. I want to perform a neural scan.
Dr. Yu. Morgan.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison of Ortalos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and...
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander. Dahl. I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
We'll meet you there.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining
Lead the
crew
way,
off
Mo.
the station.
We'll catch up.
Okay. I guess it's time. Nothing left here. What's my next set of objectives? Okay. Now I might as well put on some suit usage here. There we go. Oops, wrong button. This is going relatively smooth now. Just had to step up my game a little. I wish I could find the imposter chef. Or cook or whatever. I need to stop him from killing people, but it doesn't seem like he's after anybody but me. What are my objectives right now? Fabricate my arm. Okay. Dang, this healing effect stays on for a while. I shouldn't be in so many. Jeez, I can jump now. I have combat prowess and speed on my side now. I find it very hard to believe anything short of, anything short of Bomb Russian May or the Nightmare could kill me right now. I could make the weapon upgrades and just upgrade all my weapons to the max. That wasn't a good sign. Oh, you're on my side. I'll get you. That's interesting. I'd like more QB ammo. Oops. Ha! I forgot I have super strength too. I do not think it'd be possible. Interesting. Is it just random that that moon happened to be there? I think it is. Yeah, it seems to be moving. Let's go ahead and repair it also. Whatever ones that are alive, I guess I'll start repairing. Where is Alex? Okay. Hello, Alex.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the coral signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, I gave What? Morgan!
What the hell? The hell is that? Oh my god. No. Wait a second.
listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you can see. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Okay, so, my voice...
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Okay, so, my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything, so... I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over, and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype null wave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our heads in the sand. You know what to do.
Jesus, please cease. You're creepy. Ah! Please.
Good evening, Talos.
Stop.
Registration for the Talos Important.
Integrity damage.
Is anyone in the three-quarter front
No shit. Wrong type of no wave. Or wrong type of thing. Wait, they're weak to no wave. I need to work on it. I need to fabricate either. Shit. I don't have a way to fabricate. Jesus Christ. Don't like the old Morgan. I think the best solution is to blow it up. But I don't want him to die. I'm gonna no wave first.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds, history. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station, just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost.
Manuel is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Hi, Morgan.
Hello?
Is that the final stages of the Typhon?
I don't know.
Morgan,
What? Are you gonna keep saying my name for no reason? Let's go ahead and drop some things. I can go ahead and drop a recycler. Come on, let me drop it. There we go. And I'll drop an EMP charge. I already have Alex's army cape. I need to make... that thing. The no-wave transmitter. Before I do that, I might as well auto-sort. And, let's see, 3, 6... I'll count that later. 3, 6... Jesus Christ. 10... 15... 20... 25, 28. I'll make as many of those as I can. 1 second.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null-wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
I have no clue what to do. Anyways, 28. I might as well... I think this is the end here. In case it's not, I'm going to go ahead and make a save. But I'm going to make a whole bunch of weapon kits. Do I not have... Oops. 1... 2... we go. I'm all out of materials for that. So let's go ahead and... Since this is my big bad gun, go ahead and max that out. I don't think I need range. The charge rate would be nice. Then I can do, I guess, recoil.
We don't have much time, Morgan.
Oh my god, that thing's terrifying. I don't know which to... Fuck off! This is gonna be one more save real quick. So I never did find the chef. Hopefully he's dead. I don't think it can hurt me in here. Can it? No, but it can act like it is. I'll go ahead and have it ready. I think that's fair. To have the core ready. So, I think... Okay, we can't let them get to Earthside, that's for sure. But Igwe has a point. Killing an entire species... That's where I have a problem, is the killing the entire species. I say we no wave it, then nuke. That sounds like the better option to me.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
That's a phantom. I don't fight phantoms. Or poltergeists. Where is the reactor console? Shit. Oh! That didn't work. I think I'm gonna go scan it first, actually. That seems like the better option. Scan it so I know where to bomb it. This is becoming tough.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
I want to start using my Q-beam. Yeah! This thing looks cool. Thank you for convincing me, January. I don't trust robots. This game's proven that they can be corrupted. I'll set the arming keys, I'll scan the thing, everything will be ready. So let's get to the heart of the coral first, then real quick. Okay. Come on now. I'm just gonna keep this episode rolling because I think this is the end. So let's go ahead and... Can I increase... Is there a point to increasing my stamina, actually? I don't think there would be at this point. Stupid tendrils. Part of the coral. How am I supposed to get to that? Can I hit that? It doesn't have immunities to anything. Can I not scan it? Really? Stop me. I dare you. Okay, you're a bit more of an issue. Q-beam!
Requesting new operator. And dash CN 9.5 operating.
Ow! I have plenty of ammo. I'm not worried about ammo loss. Did I not pick up my flip phone dart? Yeah, boy. Not at all smart. Okay, this will be... I guess I'll do it here.
Microgravity detected.
Is there a reason I can't? I have to put the coral chip back in, don't I?
Hey.
Hey, Honor. I'm recording.
Ooh. I'm sorry.
No, no problem. I'm just letting you know.
Alright.
I'm at, like, the end of Prey.
You're at the end? Nice.
I think. I never found who the fake cook is. And it's making me mad. Huh?
30 minutes of the Lion Sleeps Tonight memes.
Yeah. Is there a problem with that? You have a problem with that? It was scope, wasn't it? Yeah. Do you have a problem with that?
What was that video that he sent before?
I didn't send shit.
No, not you. What's his face? I don't remember. I don't remember his name. The Kaiman XD dude.
Hold on.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
I don't like that.
Low gravity detected.
This headache's
Welcome back to
They're
the
getting worse.
bathroom.
Like a kiss in the brain, sinking in. You feel it, MU? Screaming is louder now. Getting close. I think screams are coming from the future. MU. Screams of people on Earth. Screams an animal makes when caught in a hunter's jaw.
Okay, yep, that's pretty much convinced me I'm gonna blow it up.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
You know, this decision is tougher than I thought, Hunter. Hunter? Hunter just vanished out of existence. This thing's nice. Oh, he's good today. Hey, Hunter. Hunter?
Yes.
This game's made the decision harder than I thought it would be.
What decision is this?
The decision to either blow up the station or
And get rid of the Typhons.
or run the null wave and try and disable them.
So, are there any people left on the lab?
Yes.
Oof.
I think I'm gonna blow up the station because when I scanned the thing, it was telling me to kill things. I don't trust that. I think it is boom boom time.
Big fire. Big fire.
My Q beam has 2,700 damage.
Whoa. What in the world?
I'd like to see you fight me, Poltergeist.
Whoa. Hold the phone. I'll be back in a second.
What was its weaknesses again? I'm hurt. Get Poltergeist, or get hit with this. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't use too much ammo. Stay out of the way with that. Okay. Yeah, that kill thing is pretty much just determined after a little bit of thinking.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Hunter. Nothing's a match for my Q-beam.
Is there?
Okay, I've maxed it out in upgrades and I have 2600 ammo.
How about your glue gun? How's that going?
My glue gun has 1138 ammo.
So, virtually unlimited.
Yeah, I'm going to be an unstoppable force at the end here. Everything here dies.
Your brother's name is Alex in that game, right?
Yes.
Or is that you? I couldn't remember.
I'm Morgan.
That's right. Alex is a big boy.
He is. Are you kidding me? All I did was enable it so that I could. By the way, I got things so that way I move at top speeds. I move super fast and I can jump super high. And then I made a bunch of neuromods so that way I could, while sprinting, be completely silent. So I'm like a fucking ninja right now. Like, I could understand why the Typhon would fear me right now. Oh shit. I fell a little bit further than I meant to. Oh yeah, I also have 300 health.
Nice.
I am rather strong. Damn it, that wasn't enough. There we go. Oh yeah, not to mention I have 28 medkits currently. And about 100 ammo for my shotgun and my pistol. And my wrench damage, just max damage that it can do. I am a rather tough boy to kill.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Actually, yes, I'll take the medical
Bruising,
there.
abrasions, fatigue. Nothing's like present. There. All better. You can fill out a service
I think you're gonna want to see the last... Yes?
I've seen the ending of the game before.
No, not that. I think you're gonna want to see my end game character right now, because I only put 2 things into the Typhon, right? One of them's the pretty much must, which is the Psycho Shock or Wave or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The other thing I did was the Mimic, so I could squeeze into areas that I probably am not supposed to get in, and cheese my way into things. I did that to get to things. And so, all the rest of my stuff is all just the human abilities. So I have like max hacking, max lift. As I said before, all the speed stuff. Your dog's throwing a fit. What is this? Oh, it's salad. I am a scary thing to fight. Whoop. Wait, is its tendrils? Did its tendrils stop existing? I never did see the shaft.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want the dogs to really mess up anything.
What do you mean?
I deafened myself for a second.
Oh yeah, so your dogs wouldn't Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Jesus Christ, I like moon jump whenever I jump, I hope you know. Hunter, what time are you getting picked up tomorrow?
No clue.
Be ready by midday.
Midday? Alright.
Midday, so noon. At the
Okay.
preferably by 11.
Okay.
Because I think that's when Nick said he wants to get picked up. Then you get to try Jump Force.
Okay.
You can play against me.
I'll try to.
I'd say you could try against Nick, but it plays just like a game that Nick plays, so...
Yeah, I remember playing that.
Oh yeah. I forgot that you played it too. I don't trust January. I don't trust any of the operators. This game's proved they're operators.
Yeah.
This game.
Yeah,
this,
I watched a bit of it. The operators, I'm really iffy on.
Neither of them are trustworthy.
They say things that really just sound off, and it's just like, excuse me.
Well, and then I don't like how Morgan was in the beginning. Like, Morgan was a ruthless son of a bitch, dude.
Microgravity detected.
Fucking microgravity. God, those tendrils are kinda scary. Jesus Christ. Whatever this thing is, it's terrifying. I will say that. You know what the Q-beam is, right, Hunter?
Yeah.
That's my favorite weapon right now.
Mm-hmm.
It tears them to shreds. I had like 30 recycler charges. I have 20 now.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What's all this about now? I'm stuck. I'm free. What could be down here? I guess nothing useful. Jesus Christ. I'm stuck. Please don't. Yeah, that's what was blocking it. That's what I thought. What's down here? Another place. Ah, we meet. Yo, fucking charge there. We meet again.
Morgan, you. This pod will work, but I do not know how to launch it. I will die soon. We are over now.
Oh, you just killed yourself. I didn't do it. I'm just gonna point that out. I didn't do jack shit, Deb. He killed himself. Oops. I didn't do jack shit. As video proof as my witness, I've done nothing to him.
All personnel must.
You kidding? He was in that escape pod. I knew he had to be in an escape pod because he's been talking about escaping the entire game. So of course. No. I could do the no wave. I'm talking about the chef.
Who? What am I talking to?
My name is Morgan.
Morgan?
I'm going to no, I can't quick load or quick save.
Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. I wish you understood. I've bent the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
The safety is off on the firearm.
I don't know if
I
you've
think
seen,
you've said enough.
but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Bоже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be? It's not too late. We can still turn this around. The prototype null-wave device will work, but you have to hurry.
I'm gonna save the game here. I'm gonna play both endings. At some point. Let me just go ahead and grab these.
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't...
Uh-oh.
Alex, this is Captain Marks. I'm calling to let you know I've authorized a full evacuation of Talos 1. I've tried to issue a mayday to Earthside operations, but our external communication systems are malfunctioning. If you're still with us, we're keeping our posts until the last pods are safely away. Marks out.
Damn it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm not gonna blow them up. If they're already headed to Earth and this is already fucked, I'm gonna go with my original thing.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech.
Makes sense.
It's you. I lost my brother. That is a mistake I will never recover from. There's nothing left to talk about. If you have some means of escape, you may as well go. I won't be leaving. Everything I cared about died a long time ago, it's...
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan.
with your new
I'll
life.
wait a few minutes before detonation. But then, I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
And that makes me sad, dude. That is depressing. I did not think I'd like Alex in the end.
I still don't like his personality.
I don't like his personality, but he's not a bad guy.
I don't know, I feel like it's just the way he went about things. He could have gone about it in a very different way.
So Morgan was a bigger dick than he was.
Honestly, yeah.
Microgravity detected.
I mean, he isn't when you get to play him, but before then.
Warning, reactor detonation
don't you
imminent.
essentially
Please
lose your
evacuate
memories?
Talos 1.
Don't you essentially what?
Lose your memories? Oops, sorry. My mic's not facing toward... There we go. That better?
Yeah, you lose your memories. I saved the game, so I'm gonna play... I'm gonna do both endings, I guess. I think there's more than one ending. I mean, I might as well, know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be a long episode. It's going to be an hour long. It's probably going to be an hour and 20 minutes long, actually, in the end.
What if you take those last 2 bits, the endings, put
I
them
don't
together?
have editing software anymore.
Oh, you're just putting in raw footage?
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, were you using Shotcut?
I was.
Before?
It's free, but it's trashy.
It really is. I can't use it myself.
Detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I'm gonna end up purchasing, what's it called? I don't know how far down I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's... I'm gonna have to go down further. That's the life support level. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh wait, it's not? It's not.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I don't like that. That was depressing. That's very depressing what's happened so far. I'm not too happy with that. I just want to point out, I didn't kill the chef killed himself. Pointing that out here and now. I'm not gonna get blasted for that.
Operator deployment.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You think you can stop me? What? They're not dying. Shit. My unstoppable power of myself. It's failing.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I need to reload. Ow. Okay, this is about to end bad. They're not gonna cut me off at the end here. I'll run through them. I can't run through them. Well then. I'm running through them!
Please evacuate.
Oh! I'm glad that I am a tanky boy. Killing them. I don't care. You're not stopping. I swear to God, they need to be stopped. Shit. Come on, dude. I'm gonna kill it. I didn't get to use my
reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
There we go. Okay. Where did all the others go?
You made it. Look, I know what happened. You aren't solely to blame. You helped me and my officers when we needed it. I'll be sure to let Earthside know what you did to help us in the cargo bay.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, it was an honor to work with you on Talos. And your brother. And thank you for retrieving Leitner's remains. Maya always loved the sound of his playing. I couldn't let it die with the station. His was a rare gift, and his skill should be shared. Not only with me, but with others.
Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough. You know, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself. But I'm glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
Mom was right. You hear that, Mom? You were right. But it was my decision.
Okay.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Ready or not, starting debark operations. Pre-flight check is who gives a shit. Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
Jesus Christ!
I keep having this dream.
That was interesting. Now I have to sit here through credits until I can do anything. Which means you're gonna sit through them also. Or skip ahead in the video. Either option works for me. Well, that's a mimic. Well then. I still don't understand the goal of the Typhon. Or the Typhon. Is there something I missed, Hunter?
What?
The goal of the Typhon?
The goal of the Typhon?
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall what the goal is.
Oh, I got a message from Chris. What did he message me about? Can I please get past this? Okay. A hidden location. What the hell?
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da, while perhaps for purely selfish reasons. This, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
Went down 3 for that.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
So I'm gonna kill it, essentially, or not.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that.
Huh.
I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
I don't like being stuck in a chair.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
Into a wooden chair, and you're like held
That's-
there by belts.
There's the world today.
And it's like a creaky, rickety old chair.
You spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now.
Alright, I need to go use
You're the
bathroom.
bridge
Okay.
between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
I'm not killing them all. I'm not killing them all.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Okay. Rescued humans. 19! 0 humans killed! Good thing it didn't count. I installed 145 neuromods. Jesus Christ. Actually, maybe I won't do the other option just because it doesn't seem important. You know what? Fuck it. Should I do it? I'm doing it real quick. Why not? It's the ending, why not? You know what I mean? I kind of want to see how the other thing goes anyways. You know what I mean? Let's see how this one goes. I think there was something here. No. Good. January is a piece of shit anyways. Let's try the null wave.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
I don't want to see all that again. Load me into the other thing. We'll see how this ending is. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. Let's see what the differences in this are. It's gonna be pretty much the same. But oh well.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But
Would you let it live?
Yes.
That was a long
Sarah,
pause.
you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
There we go. Anyways, that would be the end of Prey. I'll see you all in the next thing of whatever I do. Bye.